With us now on Live It Up is Debi Silber, and she is known as the Mojo Coach. Really excited to have her here. She's brilliant, she's funny, she's beautiful. I think you're going to really enjoy her. Debi, how did you come up with the idea of the Mojo Coach?
Well, you know, here I was a dietitian and trainer, and clients were getting thin, they were getting fit, but something was wrong. I had a husband and a home and 4 kids and 4 dogs at the time. We have 6 now, and this full-time business. But I also had toxic relationships and way too much stress, and I was trying to be everything to everyone all the time. And I'm sure everybody watching is like, yes, that's me. Well, I did. I started to get sick, first with symptoms, then with illnesses, and then with conditions, and eventually disease.
Wow.
And your body will speak louder and louder until you pay attention. And that got my attention because things got so bad I had to give up my entire business with clients I loved. I couldn't get out of bed. You name it, I had it. I was a health expert. I was anything but healthy. So I had surgery, and while I healed, I studied to become a whole health coach, a health expert, trained to teach how your lifestyle creates either health or wellness or illness and disease. And sure enough, while I was going through that program, I learned that on some level, the thoughts I was thinking and the stress I was under and the relationships I had were really at the root of it. So I thought, well, what would happen if I changed those things? And I did. I changed everything.
Clean slate.
Clean slate. I cut the toxic ties, changed my emotional outlook, cut back on my stress, on my level of stress. And over the next 9 months, I healed from everything. Got my mojo back, started working with clients, but this time in a very different way. They all started getting their mojo back, started calling me the Mojo Coach, and you know, a new business brand, passion, purpose was born.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. I've actually seen a lot of clients that you've worked with. I've been to some of your live events. They're fantastic. They're very engaging. I know that sometimes you said it's not just about the weight loss, but it's about the life transformation that you're able to help these people with.
We start with weight sometimes, only if that's the issue. Only because when you have the confidence from losing some weight, you start saying, well, what else can I do? And not even that, just sometimes the weight loss, you know, allows you, or just a different way of eating. You lose the brain fog. You have more energy. You feel physically better. You get rid of an allergy that you had no idea you had that was based on food. So we start there because, and also it's the least personal. You know, it's easy to say, okay, let's make some of these changes before, okay, let's go rewire some of the thinking that's been going on that's been preventing you from looking, feeling, living your
outside
best.
to the inside.
It's
somebody can share maybe their outside frame with you easier than they can that deep stuff.
That takes a little bit of time.
Okay.
So just that confidence for making those changes just allows them to see, wow, what else can I do? So then from there we'll move on, let's say, to fitness. And then from there we'll move on to mindset, and then image, and then lifestyle. And in the lifestyle area, we'll talk about things like relationships and stress and toxicity and sleep and emotional health. You know, if you imagine 4 legs of a table, if you knock out any one of those legs, the table won't stand. We're the same way. We have 4 crucial areas of wellness, with one being no more important than another. We knock out a leg, we're not at our best. So we need really to focus on all of them.
Yeah, so you're not so wobbly.
No.
And you're very, I think that you're empathetic because of the fact that you have been through it. I think that helps.
Yeah.
It's not just somebody that's, you know, gorgeous, smart, educated, you know, and you've got it all together all the time. It's wonderful that you can share your personal story and say, listen, I was a complete wreck, right?
And I make sure people know that because, you know, that was it. I mean, I had to absolutely crash and burn, lose it all, get to that point where, I mean, you name it, I had it. And it was really for that reason. I'm grateful for it now because I use it to serve my clients and my followers. It just makes so much sense that, and don't get me wrong, I mean, eating well and exercise are huge steps in the right direction, but that is certainly not the whole enchilada. There is so much more going on. So I share with them, yeah, that's really important, but if that's all you're working on, what about those other legs? They will take you down.
And I like your, I've met your kids, they're all dynamic, and they
you.
say that you do, you know, they do eat Brussels sprouts and things like that, but they said you're really good at it, you know, like, but you're not, you don't dictate to them exactly how they have to be. You let everybody, including your family, kind of discover their own essence.
Well, you know, as a mom, I mean, I have 4 teenagers, so you can just do the best you can and hope it makes sense. And if they see me, I mean, a parent, there's no greater role model than a parent. So at least if they're seeing me do it and they're seeing I'm doing this because it makes me feel good, I feel better. I can focus on what I want to do because I'm not tripped up in how I feel or how I look. And I'm able to just get my message out, you know, authentically, because I just feel physically so much better. So they see it, and then it's up to them. You know, and I have 2 flavors of private label nutrition bars, and I think
I was just going to say, yeah, and they're delicious.
And I purposely, I created them because they're so easy, but not even that. You know, even when it was time for the kids to try them, I didn't let them know they were mine, because I wanted to get a real authentic, I wanted to really see if they liked them.
I'm impressed by that.
Whatever's going to make it simple. Okay. Simple and taste good, because food should be delicious.
Yeah, they were good. One's like a coconut chocolate. Something's good. What was the other one? What's the other flavor?
It's chocolate almond coconut,
yes.
warm apple cinnamon, and now we have two flavors of shakes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, all coming up.
Oh yes, they're really really good. And then also, what inspired you to write your books? Was it a matter of you can only do so much one-on-one coaching? You wanted to reach more people?
Well, the first book flew out of me. You know,
Okay.
here I was. I had this sort of, once I crashed and burned, and I felt like I learned the secret to lasting weight loss, fitness, wellness, and happiness, and I wanted the world to know. So my first book came out, and Jack Canfield gave me a testimonial for that parenting magazine, because it was written for moms. And then I would speak, and then, you know, people would say, well, what about us? The guys would say, what about us? Or women who didn't have children, what about us? So the second book came out, and now I have online programs I want to get the message out to truly anybody who is ready to look, feel, and live their best, become their personal and professional best. There is no reason not to. We have things in our way. And my whole philosophy is you can't change anything you're not aware of. So I create that awareness for them. And then from there, give them tools and strategies and support to change it so they get to where they want to go.
It's fantastic. And we love having you here because you're going to be a wellness correspondent for us. We'll have you on many, many times. But today was the first time, and it was just a pleasure, Debbie. Really, really thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So if you want to reach out to the Mojo Coach, they just Google the Mojo Coach. You are the one and only, right?
Well, yes, at themojocoach.com. That's the easiest place to find me.
Excellent. Please stay tuned for more on Live It Up. I wholeheartedly support Debi Silber and all that she does. And thank you for watching.